Beneath our feet lies a world most people never think about, a world carved in darkness, stitched together by secrets, forgotten civilizations, buried wars, and the kinds of structures no one was ever meant to see. Some of these tunnels were built by kings, some by soldiers, some by entire civilizations that vanished without leaving a trace, and some were never built for humans at all. Every country on Earth has something hidden underground, a place erased from maps, protected by myth, surrounded by rumors, and sealed off for reasons no one will fully explain. Tonight, we're going down there, because once you enter this world, you'll realize one thing: the biggest mysteries in history aren't found in the sky. They're buried under your feet. This is the unseen world beneath our cities, the forgotten networks beneath our empires, and the hidden pathways connecting civilizations in ways historians still struggle to understand. Welcome to Earth's hidden underground networks. Most of us live our lives on the surface: streets, buildings, traffic, lights, the visible world. But beneath more than 40 major cities, entire networks lie abandoned. Tunnels, caverns, shelters, pipelines, lost stations, military passages, and forgotten corridors stretching for miles. Some are ancient, some are modern, some are illegal, some are classified, and some are so vast that even the governments who built them no longer know where they end. In this investigation, we will uncover the secret tunnels beneath the White House, the lost underground cities of Cappadocia, built to hide 20,000 people beneath the earth, the Paris catacombs, a 200-mile labyrinth filled with 6 million skeletons and chambers no one has mapped. Moscow Metro 2, a secret subway deeper than the official one, rumored to connect military command centers. Beijing's underground city, an entire secret world built to survive nuclear war. New York's ghost stations, abandoned lines sealed off since the early 1900s. Hidden Cold War bunkers across the US, UK, and Europe. Some still powered, some still guarded, and some completely missing from public records. And the tunnels, discovered by accident, behind walls, under homes, inside hills, tunnels no one knows who built. Every underground network has a story, a purpose, a secret, a fear, or a warning. And once you hear what's beneath your own city, you might never look at the ground the same way again. Inside Earth's hidden underground networks. Explained. If you walk past the White House today, you'll see tourists, guards, fountains, the perfect symbol of American power. But what you won't see, this is what lies underneath. Because beneath those white stone pillars and manicured lawns, there is another world. A world carved into the earth, protected by steel doors, armed checkpoints, and silence. For more than a century, whispers have echoed through Washington. There are tunnels beneath the White House, secret passages the presidents use, routes designed for escape or for something much darker. Some say they lead to the Treasury, others say they connect to the Capitol. And if you claim there is an entire underground city that's built for a moment the public must never witness. But the truth is far stranger than all of those theories, because the White House never had one tunnel, it had many. And each of them was built with a purpose the government still refuses to fully admit. To understand why these tunnels exist, you must go back to a night of terror when the White House shook and the president was nearly killed. A moment that forced the government to carve escape routes, safe rooms, and hidden chambers under the nation's most protected building. But even now, after decades of construction, upgrades, and secrecy, there are still parts of this underground system that remain off limits, unrecorded or deliberately erased from official maps. Why? Because some of these tunnels weren't built for the president or even for emergencies. Some were built for silence, for operations the public was never supposed to know existed. You're about to see everything: the forgotten entrances, the military-built escape corridors, the Cold War-era reinforcement shafts, and the one tunnel whose purpose is still fully classified, the one that connects the White House to a location almost nobody talks about. But the most important question of all, why was this hidden network truly built? That answer comes much later. For now, follow me beneath the surface, because the world you know is nothing like the one below. Cappadocia, Turkey, land of soft volcanic rock, strange stone towers, and more than 200 underground cities. But none are as mysterious or terrifying as Derinkuyu, a city 18 stories deep, with room for 20,000 people, complete with schools, wineries, livestock stables, ventilation shafts, even churches carved by hand, all underground. This wasn't a bunker. This wasn't a hiding place. This was a civilization beneath a civilization, leaning into mystery. Archaeologists say the tunnels were built in the 7th or 8th century, But the people who live here tell a different story. They say the tunnels were already ancient when their great-grandparents' were children. They say the builders came from far away, or below, but we're just getting started. Because Derinkuyu isn't just big, it's part of a connected network that stretches miles across the Cappadocian Plains. Multiple cities, multiple levels, connected by secret underground highways. Who built this? What were they hiding from? And why does the entire design look like it was built for one purpose? Survival from something above. Most people know Paris for romance, but beneath its streets lies a world built on tragedy. The catacombs, a 6 million body graveyard stitched together through 320 kilometers of tunnels. But this isn't just a cemetery, it's a labyrinth. Older, stranger, and far more dangerous. In the 1970s, police found an entire amphitheater carved from stone, complete with seating, electricity, and a projection screen. A fully functioning underground theater. A week later, it vanished. Everything, the wiring, the projector, the seats, gone without a trace. Only a note remained. Do not try to find us. To this day, no one knows who built it and what else they're building down there. Because the Paris police has officially admitted there are zones in the catacombs where they refuse to enter. Not because they're dangerous structurally, but because they're too inhabited. By who? No one will say. Now we head to a place so secret that the government still denies it exists. Metro 2, Moscow's underground shadow metro. Rumored to be built by Stalin, this hidden network allegedly connects the Kremlin FSB headquarters, underground bunkers, secret train stations, and a vast subterranean city built for the government. Elite engineers claim the system is 4 times deeper, 4 times longer, and 4 times more secure than the public metro. In 1992, a Russian security officer leaked a classified map showing 4 color-coded underground lines, none of which exist publicly. The government called it fabricated. But then, a group of urban explorers found a sealed metal door in an abandoned metro tunnel. Behind it, a staircase leading down, deep down, too deep for any normal metro system. They were never seen again. Their footage was recovered, but the last 18 minutes were erased by authorities. In Beijing, rumors of a hidden world aren't myths, they're reality. Built in the Cold War, Beijing constructed 10,000 bomb shelters under the city. Not small room, but entire living districts. Nicknamed the Underground City, it includes shops, schools, theaters, warehouses, farms, dormitories, hospitals, all beneath the surface. For decades, the government claimed these tunnels were sealed. Then, in 2008, a journalist got inside. She found thousands of people living there illegally, entire families in underground rooms with no sunlight. But that's not the strangest part. The tunnels go deeper than any public map shows. Some connect to military bases. Others connect to unknown shafts that drop into darkness. Someone or something still uses these tunnels. Across the world, in Portland, Oregon, lies a network once used for one of the darkest trades in American history. The Shanghai tunnels, small passages beneath the city connecting bars to the waterfront. Legend says sailors were drugged, dragged underground, and sold to ships, waking up days later on the other side of the world. Some historians call this exaggerated, but then why do the tunnels have holding cells, women's quarters, iron cages, and pulley systems for lifting unconscious victims? And why do locals still say they hear voices calling from the tunnels at night? Even police avoid certain parts, calling them unstable. But paranormal teams disagree. They say unstable is code for something else. During the Cold War, the United States built an underground world no citizen was meant to see. Not just bunkers, not just fallout shelters. Entire cities, Cheyenne Mountain, Raven Rock, a bunker beneath the Greenbrier Resort, capable of housing full Congress, secret missile silos across the Midwest. And then there's deep underground military bases. Officially, they do not exist. Unofficially, dozens of whistleblowers say the opposite. Some claim the tunnels connect states. Others say high-speed underground trains exist. And a few whisper darker theories. Will stay grounded in facts. But the truth is undeniable. The U.S. built far more underground than the public knows. Why do these networks exist? Across history, underground worlds appear when civilization faces war, invasion, famine, disease, collapse, climate extremes, or secrets too dangerous for daylight. From ancient Cappadocia to Stalin's bunkers, to Beijing's hidden districts, to America's sealed Cold War tunnels. Underground building is a universal human instinct. When the world above becomes unstable, humans go below. But the strangest part isn't that these tunnels exist. It's that many were built far deeper, far larger, and far more complex than needed for the dangers their builders supposedly faced. Some were built thousands of years before the civilizations who lived nearby. Some show engineering far beyond their time, and some connect to deeper, older tunnels whose origins no one can explain. So the question remains, were these just shelters, or were they something else? A warning, a refuge, or evidence of a forgotten chapter in human history? The earth remembers what we forget, and beneath our feet lies a world built by hands we no longer know. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and stay out of the dark.